Common and Pete Rock on that album, fucking amazing, man. I can't state enough of hearing about that album. Like the anticipation, everything about the album, man, was warranted. It was crazy. Pete Rock on them beats, Soul Brother #1, man. You proved that you top 5, man. Man, make it, hey, look. You think it's a joke if you want to, man. That boy Pete Rock is top 5, dead or alive, man. Shout out to that boy Pete Rock. Common. There's a lot of lyricists out there, man. A lot of people talking that, this and that, this and that. I don't know too many better. I'm just gonna keep it 100 bands, man. I'm down in the South, man. And 3000 talk. They love Andre 3000. I do too. Don't get it twisted. I love Outkast. Next to EP days when they was making their run and they had to be down here in the 90s when they made their run. See, first of all, when I first moved to Atlanta, man, it was crisscross. So I gotta understand that it was crisscross. Totally backwards behavior, man, jumping off. It was a crisscross thing. So Outkast wasn't even out when I moved to Atlanta, man. I mean, they were probably in the works or whatever, the Face Records or whatever, but for the most part, it was crisscross. The Brat, you know, that's what I know. Shawnee, man, when she moved here, and she was on the bomb, and you know, we caught up with each other. Jack. Only like 5 people from the crib at Jack the Rapper there, man. It was U-Mine, that was signed with Loop Records. It was the original Crucial Conflict. Shout out to the original Crucial Conflict. They was down here, Tal Coates, the whole 9. It was me and my uncle, Red, Redub. We was down there representing. And it was the Brat. She had just signed with So Def. So back in those days, it was like, Outkast wasn't around. So when Outkast came out, it was a new sound. Big Boy Dre. Big Boy's a beast too, don't get it twisted. Big Boy is underrated. As an MC, he got some bars. It ain't where you from, it's where you pay rent at. He got dope lines. So hearing Andre was like a breath of fresh air because he was from the South. He was different, better. You know, it was weird, like, you know, up north cats would be and stuff. Like, it was different for a Southern dude to be like that. But it was dope. Andre came out, took the world by storm, married Erykah Badu, flipped out a little bit. So he kind of took the same path with that Common. First of all, Erykah Badu, she ain't messing with no bomb ass niggas, man. She messing with somebody with dope lines. Nah, if you don't have dope lines, man, you're not getting Erykah Badu. You know, it's not happening, man. You know, she don't mess with Rudy Poops. She mess with lyricists. So, Common coming around, man, and like I said, I've been, you know, we've been knowing Common since, you know, Can I Borrow a Dollar, you know, that's P. Reach drawed us, Rashid, you know what I mean? So, UAC crew, Yak crew. So, you know, we've been knowing Common with these lyrics for a long time, and man, he been representing the city. Like, if you want to feel the soul of the city, listen to Common album. Is almost called Common Sense. We're gonna take it back. Common Sense, baby. Listen to Common album is like taking a trip on an L. If you want to see how Chicago public transportation is and get a vibe of the city, play that Resurrection and close your eyes. And he's going to take you through a trip through the city, man. So Common always represented, man. So to us, like, Common is our Andre 3000, you know. Matter of fact, Lupe is too. Like, we got some lyricists, man. I just heard the report. I just heard an interview that Cameron put up. I'm gonna post it later on the page or whatever. But basically, Cameron was saying that some of the best lyricists he ever heard came from the west side of Chicago. I gotta make some noise for that. Shout out to the 606 guys. And I totally agree. He mentioned my man Frog, rest in peace to Frog, who passed away. like I say, you haven't heard even half of the MCs from Chicago. There's so many dope MCs in Chicago with the dopest names, man. So it's just like when it comes to this hip hop thing, man. It's a lot of dope MCs, man. But this comment, man, this dude, man, he put it down. P-Rock, the album, the beat selection. I'm waiting on the part two. Like that Hit Boys and Nas was refreshing. It was dope. I think it was a breath of fresh air for hip hop. Shout out to my boy Eric Sermon, Big Bro. He got an album coming out, duos. Got a whole lot of crazy collabos on there. You know, songs that he put together, man. Like it's crazy collabo with the best duos. I call it push-up music because when you hear it, man, you just gotta drop down and do push-ups. But like I say, it's a lot of dope going on out there, man. Good dope. I'm talking about that good dope. So, Common album coming right now after the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef and after Killer Mike album and after all these great releases, it's like right on time for hip hop because it's like a war right now with hip hop. They have the women coming out on some lower level type of hip hop right now, man, and it's not really a good look for the hip hop. To hear the women supposed to be the nurturers and the mothers and the sisters and aunties, and hear them coming out rapping like that, auntie over and over and over. And I don't get it twisted, man, because we grew up listening to everything. You know, we had Oaktown 357, we had Luke had his girls, everybody. You know, we had some raunchy. Kaya, Jackie O, all that stuff, Trina. It was raunchy, Lil Kim, but to the most part, they also had lyrics too. Like every song wasn't about that. They can actually rhyme, most of them, But I don't even. It's a place for that. I'm not saying it's not a place for that. Don't get me twisted. I ain't no square, man. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't be out here rapping like that or whatever. It's a place for that. But it's also a place for a time for real rap. Like when you out in the club, you're out partying, you grown, you drinking, you out. It's cool to listen to Sexy Red, Glow, all them, turn that shit up. But when you are young and you're looking for knowledge and you're searching and you're trying to find out what life is, you really don't need to go that route. You need to be more on Lauryn Hill type. Shout out to Lauryn Hill, man, and women like her, man, that came out and showed a different side of hip hop that's not even being represented right now. All the hip hop females, they coming out, it's just nasty, man. And not even like freaky. Like we have freaky rappers. These little chicks is just plain out nasty, man. To the point where they just talking about stuff that as a grown man, I'd be like, oh, hold on, turn that shit down. Like, what the fuck? Like, so state of hip hop is just different right now, man. So Common coming out, Lupe out with a new joint. My city killing it too. First of all, shout out to my city, man. They got KIA. It's going down right now. They murdering the game. Hip hop is alive and well in Chicago. Fuck all the cheap, keep drill music, Lil Durk, Herbo. No disrespect to them dudes, but it is respect because what y'all spitting is demonic, man. And the city don't need that right now. We the city of gods, man. We trying to come up. The city of gods. So we trying to get back to that God-like, aura. Get the city back. If we get Chicago back, we can get the United States back. We control everything, man. The attitude of the city, man, is the pulse of the city is the pulse of America, man. It's Black America. So if we get Chicago going back, being back righteous, literature, law, structure, it'll pass. It'll trickle down just like the demonic part did with the ops and all this stuff. So it's just like you said, we gotta just clean up the act, man, and do a lot of stuff, man, to get hip hop back on board. But the first step, winning the Grammy. Shout out to my boy Killer Mike. Winning the Grammy, man, that was big. Nas winning the Grammy, nominated for Grammys. Him and Hit Boy. I think that was the start of it. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. The start of it to me was Kanye West coming out with those 7-song albums that he did with him, Pusha T, Nas. To me, that kind of like opened up the gate. Like, hip hop is back. We're gonna give y'all that real. It's not gonna be a long, fluffed out ass, capped out album. We're gonna give y'all that real, man. 7 songs, hardcore, hard beats, hard rhymes, dope lines, you know. That's what Compton did. That's what he did with Ye. That's what Pusha T did with Ye and Nas. So I applaud that. And then after that, right away, Hit Boy came out. Hit Boy came out with a vengeance. Him and Nas came out with a vengeance. He even came out with an album with another producer, which is a dope ass album. Two producers going on rapping on each other's beats and rapping. So hip hop, like I say, man, hip hop is still out there, man. It just hit. They covering up hip hop, man. They're trying to show you the other side, man. But like real hip hop heads, man, you gotta bring it back out, man. You gotta keep it going. You gotta keep the culture going, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in on live, man. You know what I'm saying? Live Dope Lines Network, Dope Lines Podcast. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that like button, man. Please hit that like button for me, man. If you don't, then you know I'm from the crib. Might gun your ass down. Nah, I'm just joking. But down here in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You know what the music scene is like. Set up down here in Atlanta, you know what the music scene is like. Yeah, so I just had to drop in, speak a little something I had on my soul. That was on my soul. So I just had to drop that little knowledge for everybody, let them know, you know, like Common album is out right now. Common Pete Rock album is out right now. Common Pete Rock album is out right now. I did you with that Dr. Umar shit. But make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure y'all check out Lupe album. It's out right now. It's crazy. It's killer. It's some real hip hop. Psychodrama album is out right now. Make sure y'all listen to that. If you want to know who Cameron was talking about when he's talking about Chicago rappers and how dope they are, he was talking about this kid Buck, not Young Buck from G Unit, Young Buck from Psychodrama. Make sure y'all go check out their music. Matter of fact, check out an interview I did with Buck, Direct, Color One, Wood Harris, Fairhampton Jr. We did a dope ass interview a few years back, right after the pandemic, right before the pandemic, and it explains a whole lot. Chicago group names and how they come up with the Sniper flow, and Sniper's album's on the way too. Bump J Dinner Time too, on the way too. So I'm just giving y'all a Chicago report right now. It seems like. But that's okay though, because that's what I'm here for, man. It's hip hop. I'm from the crib. I want to represent. So make sure y'all check out all them dope albums. A new project just coming. Like I said, Sniper's dropping. Bump J Dinner Time 2. Can't wait for that. Psychodrama new album. Common album. Lupe album. It's a lot of heat rock coming out of Chicago right now, man. There's more than people know. I think they just so used to hearing the drill music right now, man. No disrespect to them dudes, but that ain't Chicago. You know, that little JoJo Beef and Chief Keef and all that, now ain't go crazy. Don't get it twisted, we got a spot for it. But it's not Chicago, man. Like I said, if you want to hear the city, man, pop that Lupe in. Pop that Common in. It's gonna take you through the city, man, like the L train. So make sure y'all shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. Dope Lines Network, Dope Lines Podcast. Make sure y'all follow the other podcasts we got. We got the Bell Bread Podcast. You can follow us on YouTube. We got the Fish and Spaghetti Show. Me and the lovely Kiki Reed will be hosting that one. That's coming up soon. And we also have the Dope Lines Network Podcast. So we moving and grooving right now. So y'all make sure y'all keep this locked in, man. Y'all see the set. Y'all see how it's looking, man. Y'all see us evolving, all that shit. So we out of here though, man. Facts. And yeah.